Hey there YouTube fans, AC Productions here. Today I'm going to be showing you on how to upgrade the speakers on your helmet. Now I know I had done a video before of how to put your headphone speakers in your helmet. An update on that video is that I was looking for something that's going to give you a little bit better quality than the stock speakers that you have on your helmet. Alright, as I turn over my camera here, as you can see I do have a Cena 20S and the speakers on there are okay, but as you know time goes, just like I feel like the speakers are not loud enough, especially when you're on the highway and it's really noisy with the traffic and wind and everything like that. I just don't find that the speakers are performing all that well. At the time when I was doing the research, I didn't find that there was any other kind of speakers out there that I could actually remove and replace. So therefore I just figured, you know what, let me see if I could actually put in my headphone speakers in the helmet, which proved to be pretty decent. After doing some further testing out on the roads and on the highway and everything, I found that the speakers were okay, weren't really performing as best as I thought. Okay for in the house, but out on the road, not so much. Since that video, they've actually came out with a few different speaker upgrades that I actually found. So I was between this set that I'm about to show you and the JBL speakers that were in the same size category. I decided to go with these because it seems like these would sound a little bit more clear. So let me show you the ones that I'm talking about. These are called the X Sound 3s. They are marked as a left and a right. And on the description over here says high definition helmet audio. Now besides that, these helmet speakers actually come with not as much cable as my headphone ones, obviously. So this could be a little bit less wire going on in the helmet. So not only that, they're going to need to install to get that good audio quality. Another thing I actually found out was this audio amplifier, which is super awesome. Now, if you don't do the speaker upgrade, totally fine. Get this for sure, because this will amplify the sound. It makes a world of a difference. So as you can see right over here, it actually has a switch for bass on and off. Now what that does is give you just a little bit of extra bass. Once you get into having everything connected, you're just gonna have to kind of find the sweet spot for actually utilizing this function. But the best feature on this thing is the gain. So when we flip this guy over to this side, you could see it has a gain level. You got high and we got low. What a difference. When you have it on low, it's pretty low. I mean, it's almost like not having this at all. But as soon as you put high, it's like an extra 10 to 20 watts instantly. So it makes the music so much louder. Not only that, this also has a port to charge a phone. So you got a USB port there. So it comes in handy. So it's almost like a little small power bank. And then this port over here is actually to charge the device, this amplifier. On this side again, let me turn this guy over again. So like I was saying, here's your volume knob. So you could set all the way up to like number 10. You got your port for your device for Mp3 player, and then this port is for the headphones. So let me give you a size comparison, because this has a little bit of weight, but not really. It kind of feels super lightweight. But let me give you a comparison size so you know how big this thing is. Alright, so as a comparison for size, there's the amplifier. I have an iPhone 7 right here. So you can see from an iPhone 7 on how tall it is. It's not that tall. Side profile is, you know, pretty much the same with the big cover on. So this guy's a small size, which is perfect to fit in your pocket when you're out riding. So yeah, so let's get started on getting everything connected into the helmet. Alrighty guys, first things first, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to grab our helmet and we are going to take out the inside. So let's go ahead and flip the visor. You're going to flip your helmet over and you're going to go ahead and remove the padding of your helmet on the inside. Alright, so now that all the guts and everything are out, as you could see from my last video of the headphones, there's all the cabling that we did over there. Let me go ahead and remove these little paddings right here, pull those little guys out, and now we have our little speaker system exposed. Now if you don't have that speakers doing that from that last video I did on how to install your headphone speakers in here, and you may still have your stock speakers from your helmet. Alright, so here are my Sena speakers. These are the ones that came with the Sena Bluetooth. This is a Sena 20S, so I know that they're fairly kind of, I guess, outdated, you could say. Now here are the newer speakers from the X Sound 3, and you could kind of, I don't know if it's an optical illusion that these are smaller than these ones. It could be, or it could be just maybe a half a millimeter bigger, because I noticed that when I look at this and I look at this looks way bigger. This is a 45 millimeter in diameter speaker. This one could be maybe a 30 or something. So we're gonna go ahead and put these in the helmet. Hopefully it's gonna sound really good. Whatever speakers you got, just go ahead and remove them out. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove these, so you guys do the same with your particular setup. Alright guys, as you can see, I already cleared everything out. Now here's the hole for where the speakers are going to go. Now, before we put the speakers in, let me grab the speakers that I just bought. Actually comes with some foams So on this side is the soft side, and then this part's the rough side, and you would still need this part, which is a very thin sticky tape that this would attach to. So once you remove the white part, you attach this foam piece, the rough part, onto here, because this part is actually going to go into the speaker cutout. So go inside here, it'll stick in there. Then you use this foam piece and stick it on top of this, and then once you get it on top like that, then your helmet speaker, this flat part obviously is going to go onto this part over here. So, but this is already too thick when I stick it in the helmet, so it's going to stick out way too far. So only thing I'm going to do is just use the sticky foam thing, the sticky pad one. I don't really need that other part, because you know these helmets are getting smaller and smaller. The pocket of where the headphone would go is already getting a little on the thin department. Alright guys, so to install these in, what I did with my other speaker setup is that there is a plastic piece over here. I kind of just clipped it out a little bit, so there's a little channel for the headphone cable to go into. You may need to do the same. So I'm going to go ahead and stick the double-sided circle piece tape in here. So put it in there and put it in like so, and then put the speaker on top of that, and then kind of just wire the cable. So let me go ahead and do everything like that, then I'll just show you pretty much what I did. I also wanted to mention to you guys that one is going to be the shorter side and then the longer side. So note that the shorter side will closer towards your Bluetooth, while the further one goes to the other side. Alright guys, upon actually trying to pull this the sticky tape out, I found out that this is actually two pieces. I'll try to undo it here. Alright, so like I said, here it is. After I pulled everything apart, we got the soft Velcro part, and then we got the rough Velcro part. It's up to you on what you want to put, if you want to put the rough part or the soft part onto the speaker. Once you peel the back white part, it's going to be the sticky side, and you're just going to go ahead and cover this part up. Kind of a shame to cover that part up. It looks pretty cool. But anyhow, just go ahead and put it over like this, and then the other piece over here is going to go inside the helmet. Alrighty guys, I already put the speaker in there, as you can see. Now there's one on this side and obviously the other one over here. Alright, so after tucking in the wires, you just want to make sure that you go along the sides. Kind of hard to show you in the camera here. So I just kind of went with the cables right over here, and it's still hard to show you with the guys, even though I got extra light. But there's the cable right there. And then it's kind of follow in between the plastic here. There's like a little channel going right here. So I tucked the cable inside there, which kind of goes up through here. Tucked all the cable behind the Bluetooth. Got the cable up to right here. As you can see, here's the jack. So I tried to tuck the cable as much as I could inside here. Now we're going to access our port over here where it shows the little icon of headphones. Open up the little rubber piece, and then we're going to go ahead and plug it in. Alright, so let's go ahead and plug it in like so. Make sure it's in all the way. Then tuck the little rubber piece on the inside, so everything is good there, nice and tucked in there. And then for the cable that goes on the inside of the helmet, it pretty much gives you just enough to, you know, put your piece on there without actually pulling on the cable. So this is pretty good set already. And then on that side, there's really nothing to do on that side. So next we're going to do is just going to go ahead and put all the insides back on. Make sure that you're careful and mindful of the cable and the little clips. As you can see, there's one. Always hard to show you guys everything. Alright, so as you can see, there's a little button right here. So just make sure that the cable is not in the way, you know, like this when you're putting everything back in. So just be mindful of the cable. Snap everything back in place. Okay guys, everything is already put together. As you can see, all my insides are in and ready to go. Okay, now that we have our helmet and everything back together, I do have my microphone inside of the helmet. Mind you that my setup is not as extravagant as other people's setup to get true sound, but at least you'll get a sense of what everything will sound like. Now the key to get explosive sound out of your speaker is going to be these two things. I have a small MP3 player, and obviously I got the amplifier right here. Now I know what you guys are saying, I have a phone, why do I need a MP3 player? Well, honestly guys, at some areas when I'm riding, reception is not that great, plus I want to not use up all the energy off of the phone to play my music, because as you guys know, playing anything off your phone will drain the battery pretty quick, even though this does have a portable power bank. But if that's the only audio player that you have is your phone, then that's fine. This amplifier may not be the one that you'll be using. I'll have a picture up here of the one that goes with the helmet, and maybe that one will be better suited for your needs. As far as this one, if you do happen to have an MP3 player like this one is perfect, because I can just drag files onto the MP3 player without having to do any uploads or anything like that. It makes it so much simpler. So pretty much this will be connected to your amplifier, as I have connected here. One cable there goes out to this port over here on the amplifier, and then the cable from this side is going to go to your Bluetooth set on your helmet. Alrighty guys, so that's pretty much the little sound clip I had for you. Hopefully you guys found the video helpful. If you guys enjoyed the video, please smash that like button. If you haven't yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. That way you guys are up to date with the latest videos. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you dislike the video, hit the dislike button. Let me know in the comments below on what you disliked about the video. If you know anyone else that's looking to do the same or is looking to do something similar, please share my videos. And thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next video.